Hi, my name's Helen. I'm going to take you through a workout that is just 5 minutes long. It doesn't really require a warm up. Well, it doesn't require a warm up because we're just going to go into our comfortable range of motion. That is the important part. Don't push yourself to the point that you feel like your muscles going to be like, oh, it's too much. So I'll show you how you can reduce your range. We're going to do 5 exercises, 50 seconds each one. You get a little 10-second rest to shake off. And then if you want to power through those 10 seconds just to watch me demo the exercise, you can. So just start moving in any old way. Oh, I should have said, sorry, you do need a seat or sofa or something like that. So we're going to start just by sitting down and standing up. I personally always recommend starting sitting and putting your feet in the position that's comfortable to then stand up. And that way you also know that the chair is there behind you or the sofa, because if I just start standing and then I'm like, oh my God. So up to you. If you need to use your hands at all, you can. The goal is to not, if possible. The higher your thing to sit on, the easier. So if you've got something that's a little bit higher, for example, like tapping your bum and sitting on the edge of the thing instead, that might be a little bit more easy for you. And then going lower down is more challenging if you wanted to maybe remove cushion covers. You do not also need to ever match my pace. You can go faster than me, you can go slower than me, you can have more breaks or less breaks. So make sure you move for however you're feeling today. And have a little shake off, shake off, shake off. Now balance is a super important thing to have. So you're going to balance on one leg, it doesn't matter which leg, we'll switch it halfway. That's the first step, just balance. And then once you've got it, we tip forward and then stand up and drive your knee towards your chest. And then you're taking the leg back and then driving the knee up towards the chest. So I recommend runner's arms as you do this to help with your balance. Now, if you need to, you just practice balancing or make it a little bit smaller. You're already halfway, so just switch your legs. Now, I always recommend when practicing balance, don't hold on to anything and don't be near anything that you might be tempted to, because that tends to not help your balance. It doesn't matter if you wobble, if you need to tap down, if you fall, it's fine. The only way to improve your balance is practice. Of course, if you absolutely need to, please do hold on. Just something to aim towards. Bum, bum. Oh, my balance is better on this side than the other side. Nice to have a little shake off. Next one, we're back into a squat this time. So feet wider than hips. Like you're going to sit down, but don't actually sit down. You can stay at the top. We're just going to punch, 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 punch. If you can, you squat deeper. But again, if it feels like that's not within your range and you feel like you need to warm up more, stay a little bit higher. The main thing is we're at least a bit of a bend in the legs. And rather than thinking like power bag, where you go like this and like beating the chest, think about push forward and then switch. If one hand comes to the face, it's just straight punch, straight punch, straight punch. It's going to work your shoulders a little bit more. You're over halfway. Can you squat a little bit deeper? Can you reach your arms a little bit further? Maybe even rotate a little bit more through the upper body, but keep your hips stable. Maybe you can go faster. Yes, perfect. Shake off. Next one's going to raise the heart rate a little bit. We're going for star jumps. Your feet and hands start together. And then we open the legs, open the arms, and then close. So we go open, close, open, close. Now this is a high impact option. So if you need to reduce the impact, start in the same way. Still open both your arms, but just step one leg down. Step back in, switch legs. So you still go out together, out together. We've just taken away the impact. And then we're aiming to get that little boost in the heart rate. So try and go at a speed that means you feel your heart rate elevate. And for everyone, that speed is going to be different. So if your speed is here, but you feel your heart beating, perfect. If you're going absolutely wild for it, you're like, oh, perfect. The only right is the one that's right for you. Oh, we're on the 4 or 5. Have a little shake. And final round of squats, back in the legs. We're going to squat down. Again, the depth is up to you. And then as we stand up, we lift one knee. So we're kind of combining legs and balance. So let's go in squat, lift the knee, squat, lift the other knee. And you see, I'm trying to add a little pause at the top there to one, have a little bit of time to balance, and 2, to really strengthen my hip to lift the leg. So if you can, add the pause. Now, if your knee is a little bit closer to the floor, perfect. Just lift as high as you can. If you can get it up higher, perfect. However high you can lift, again, with your range that feels good for your body. And what I'm hoping you feel within this 5 minutes is how you can fit in a little bit of movement. Something is always better than nothing. So you can always fit in a bit of movement in your day. It's just 5 minutes. And hopefully you feel a little boost in energy. Your muscles feel worked, your joints feel worked, have a little shake off, done. And you feel good, and you should feel proud. 5 minutes, again, is better than just sitting on the sofa, isn't it? So really well done. Done, 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 done. If you have any questions, drop me a message. But if not, thank you so much for hitting play. Well done for doing it. Hopefully see you for another one soon.